sky hasn't changed color yet, but something feels different, like the night loosened its grip without letting go. I stay where I am, not delaying, not advancing, just steady. The sound settles into a familiar pattern, reliable, even comforting. I don't search for a feeling, I let it arrive on its own. This hour works better without direction. The air feels balanced now, not cool, not warm, just right. I take a slow breath in, another. Nothing to correct, nothing to hurry. The melody moves in small circles, returning often, each pass smoothing the edges a little more. I notice details again, the texture of fabric, the faint hum of electricity, the space between sounds. They don't overwhelm, they don't disappear, they coexist quietly. I think about the day ahead, only in broad shapes, a start, a middle, and end. No timelines, no pressure, just the idea that it will happen. The rhythm keeps everything aligned, not pulling me forward, not holding me back, simply present. I remain calm even as awareness sharpens. The transition feels gradual, kind. The music doesn't announce changes, it adjusts slowly, almost invisibly. I pause between actions, letting silence fill in, then continue without effort. Outside the world prepares quietly, not awake, not asleep. In between I stay in that same space, balanced, comfortable, undisturbed. The melody repeats again, now fully familiar, like a phrase I don't need to finish to understand. Breathing stays smooth, uncounted, unforced, natural. I don't check how much time has passed, it doesn't matter, this moment holds itself without measurement. Light exists somewhere beyond the room, still indirect, still soft, but certain. The sound remains steady, keeping the atmosphere intact, not changing the mood, just supporting it. I finish one small thing, then rest my hands, letting the quiet settle around me. The music continues, doing exactly what it needs to do, nothing more, nothing less. And I stay here, calm, clear, ready, without needing the day to begin. Yeah. feet on the floor. Cold will wake you faster than thought. You check the window, not for light, for confirmation that the world is still where you left it. It is. You don't replay dreams, you let them dissolve. They did their job, they don't need credit. Make the room useful, straighten one thing, ignore the rest. Moment doesn't require order. The music doesn't drift, it keeps time, not loudly, just honestly. You move from place to place, chair, table, door frame, each stop shorter than the last. You think about the day in fragments, not plans, not goals, just action. Stand, wash, drink, begin. The melody repeats one line again, 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 again. Not to comfort you, to keep you moving. You notice how your hands work without instruction. Muscle memory still reliable. The night stays present but stops leading and steps aside without comment. You open something, a page, a screen, a drawer. It doesn't matter which. The rhythm keeps things aligned, not inspiring, not dramatic, functional. This is where the song changes, not in sound, in purpose. You're no longer listening, you're accompanied. The same phrase returns, not softer, not louder, more certain. You don't check how you feel, you act and let the feeling catch up. The outside world makes small noises, now distant, unremarkable, real. You don't rush, but you don't stop. This pace works, so you keep it. The music doesn't fade, it continues because you do. Another action, another minute, another step completed without ceremony. You're not fully awake, but you're usable, and that's enough for this hour. The final pass doesn't resolve, it stabilizes. You move on, the sound stays behind, doing its job without needing thanks. A different kind of quiet settles in, not deeper, just clearer, like the night finished its work. I don't feel fully awake, but I'm no longer drifting. Somewhere between, feel steady. The air carries a hint of coolness, gentle, refreshing, without asking me to move. I listen more deliberately now, not searching, just noticing what stays. The music holds a simple pattern, repeating calmly, each time revealing a small change. I open my eyes for a moment, then close them again. Nothing changes. nose upward slightly, suggesting motion without direction or demand. I feel present without effort, balanced, unhurried, comfortable here. The quiet now has texture, layers, depth, a gentle structure. I notice the weight of the blanket, the position of my hands, the simple fact that I am rested. The sound doesn't guide me forward, it stays beside me, keeping pace without pulling. I let one thought complete itself. It ends softly, leaving room for the next. There's no urgency in this moment, only availability for whatever arrives later. The music repeats once more, and I recognize it as familiar, not because it stands out, because it fits. Light remains absent, but its presence is implied somewhere beyond the room. I stay still, allowing awareness to widen without stepping out of rest. The sound continues steadily, holding the space between night and morning. And I remain here, calm, collected, ready, without needing to begin. A faint shift in the quiet, not a sound, more like a change in balance. I notice it without opening my eyes. The night hasn't ended, it's just lighter than before, holding less weight in the same space. I turn once, not to wake up, just to find a better line between stillness and ease. The music feels a little closer now, not louder, just more defined, like it stepped forward half a pace. I let a thought finish this time, it takes its time, then sets itself down without asking anything else. The hours behind me feel smooth, not detailed, not sharp, rounded off. I remember simple things, the sound of water in a cup, a window left slightly open, a word word that landed softly. They don't pull me backward, they don't bring me forward. They sit and then leave. The melody carries a gentle curve, something that suggests motion without asking me to move yet. I stay still, but the sound keeps stretching like it's making room for the next part of the night. Breathe in, stay slow, but not as deep as if the body knows it won't stay here forever. There's comfort in that, no pressure, just a sense of direction returning. The music repeats a familiar phrase, I recognize it this time. Not because it stands out, because it fits. Silence fills the spaces cleanly, nothing rushes to replace it. The quiet feels organized in its own way. I don't count how long this lasts, I don't check where I am. The night handles the timing, I let it. A hint of awareness returns, not urgency, just clarity, like the edge of light behind closed eyes. The sound remains steady, reliable, uninterrupted, keeping the pace gentle. Thoughts line up briefly, then drift again. Still soft, still unimportant. I feel rested without fully waking. Balance between two states where effort isn't needed and attention isn't demanded. The melody settles into a final pass, not concluding, just easing into the background. I don't follow it out, I let it stay as part of the room, as part of the air. The night continues quietly, holding its shape a little longer, and I remain calm, unhurried, letting whatever comes next wait its turn. After midnight, even the streets feel soft. The headlights slide across the curtains and disappear, like they were never here. I keep one light on, not bright, just enough to make the edges clear. A cup on the table, half warm, a notebook open to a page that doesn't ask for anything except time. I don't try to fix the whole day, I don't try to explain it. I take what's left of the night and use it gently. The music comes in with a steady step, not floating, not heavy, just present. A small rhythm under the melody, like quiet footsteps in a hallway far away. I write a sentence, then another, then pause long enough to hear the space between them. Some thoughts are useful, some are just noise. Tonight I can tell the difference without effort. I let the sound keep my pace, not fast, not slow, a tempo know that feels honest. Outside, a distant car passes, a low hush of tires, then the city returns to its background hum. I look at the same line twice, not because I'm stuck, because I'm choosing to stay careful. The melody turns slightly, a note held longer, a chord that opens then settles again. It feels like the song is breathing in and out, never forcing the air. I don't chase inspiration, I don't demand a breakthrough. I keep moving quietly and let progress be enough. My shoulders drop, I notice late, the body always releases first. The mind follows later, a few memories drifting, not loud, not sharp, just passing through the doorway. I don't invite them to sit down, I don't push them back out. I let them stand for a moment, then leave. The rhythm stays consistent like a hand on the steering wheel, keeping direction without gripping too tight. I take another sip, set the cup down gently. The small sound it makes feels like punctuation. The song grows warmer by degrees, not changing moods, just shifting light from cool to soft. I work in small pieces, one task, then a breath, then another. Time moves differently here, not urgent, not stuck, just steady. The music returns to a familiar phrase, but it lands in a new place, because I'm not exactly where I was before. A page fills slowly, not with perfection, with presence, with proof I stayed. When the sound thins for a moment, I hear my breathing again. Even quiet here, reliable, then the melody comes back, and I continue, not trying to finish the night, just moving through it. The last section stretches out like a long exhale, something easing without an ending line. I keep my eyes on the page, the city stays low outside, and the music stays close enough to hold the pace. I take a moment to stand still, not waiting, just allowing. The floor feels cool under bare feet, a small detail enough to anchor the present. I move slowly on purpose, letting the body set the speed. Every emotion finds its place without correction. The sound arrives with a steady pulse, not to energize, but to organize what's already here. I open the window, a fraction, air slips in quietly. It doesn't rush the room, it refreshes it. Thoughts feel cleaner now, less a lady. starting point that feels reasonable and stay there. The melody keeps a simple shape, returning often, each time with a slightly brighter edge. Nothing sudden. I prepare small things, a cup, a page, a light switched on. These actions don't require thought, they line up naturally, as if the morning remembers how this goes. The rhythm supports my pace, not pushing, not falling behind, staying close. I notice the quiet outside changing, distant sounds still soft but more frequent. The night hasn't fully left, it lingers in corners and shadows that feels comforting, like a buffer between rest and activity. The music opens a little wider here, enough to suggest forward motion without breaking the calm. Breath and another, the body adjusting before being asked. I don't check the time, I don't need to. This moment isn't measured, it unfolds. The melody repeats again, familiar now, reliable, like a routine forming. I finish one small task, then pause, letting the quiet return. Briefly, the sound fills that pause gently, making it feel intentional, not empty, like growth somewhere beyond the window. Still indirect, still soft, but present. I remain unhurried, even as awareness sharpens. The balance feels right here. The music continues steadily, carrying this transition without naming it. And I move forward, calm, prepared, without feeling rushed into whatever comes next. Breath settles before I notice, a slow pattern forming on its own. Nothing asks for attention, nothing pulls me forward. Darkness feels consistent, not thick, not thin, just even. I don't remember when my hands relaxed. They rest where they landed. Weight supported without adjustment. Sound arrives as texture, not message, not direction, just presence. A tone holds steady long enough to forget. it started and where it might end. Thoughts appear less often now, and when they do, they feel unfinished, already fading. The night doesn't shift suddenly, it deepens by degrees, like water growing still after movement. I stop waiting for the next change. There is no signal, no cue, no requirement. Breathing stretches wider, pauses soften, the body keeps the count, so I don't have to. The melody repeats slowly, each return slightly altered, not enough to notice, enough to stay gentle. I don't follow the words anymore, they loosen into sound. Sound loosens into space. Space stays. Time no longer points forward, it opens outward, wide unmarked. A memory surfaces briefly, without context, without weight, then dissolves. The quiet underneath everything feels supportive, like something holding the edges in place. I don't reach the end of a thought, I don't need to. Completion happens without effort. The sound thins, then fills again, like waves that never reach shore. Only rhythm. I lose interest in tracking where I am, or how long it's been. That part fades. The melody becomes familiar, then indistinct, then simply part of the night. Breathing continues, steady, unnoticed, reliable. The space between notes widens until silence and sound feel interchangeable. I no longer listen, the music continues on its own. Rest arrives without being invited, without being named. And the night carries everything else away. to begin. Some decisions feel heavier because I look at them too long. I turn away and pick something smaller. The music doesn't argue, it keeps time that it's rolling, it does it well. I start with what's closest, not what's important. Important can't wait, motion can't. There's a moment where doubt shows up right on schedule. I recognize it and continue anyway. The melody stays neutral, it doesn't agree, it doesn't disagree, it just remains. I adjust my pace once, too fast and slower than right, that counts as progress. I finish a part, not the whole, that matters more than it sounds. The rhythm repeats like a reminder, not a command. Keep going. Sometimes that phrase means effort, sometimes it means patience. Right now it means stay. I switch tasks without ceremony, no pause, no reward, just movement. The sound follows, not leading, not lagging, present. I don't feel inspired, I feel aligned, which is better for this hour. The melody changes position slightly, enough to notice, enough to reset. I don't label the feeling, labels slow things down. I let it function as it is. Another choice, another small completion, stacking quietly out of sight. The music keeps repeating, not to hypnotize, to stabilize. I realize I've been working without negotiating with myself. That's new and useful. The track doesn't push toward a finish, it stays available. So do I. When it fades back, I don't stop, I adjust and continue. This wasn't the best start, it was a workable one, which turns out to be enough. Still longer than I planned, waiting for the last thought to pass. The ceiling fades into the dark, and I stop paying attention to it. The room sounds different this late, not silent, just settled. Music moves slowly, like it's careful not to wake me. Each note spaced far enough apart to breathe. I remember the shape of the day, not the details, just how it felt to carry and how it feels to let go. like it's checking in, then stays quiet. Find a better position. My body knows before I do. Thoughts arrive incomplete, then drift away before finishing their sentence. The song doesn't ask for attention, it stays nearby, doing its job without insistence. Breathing slow, pauses stretch. Time feels rounded instead of sharp. I don't think about tomorrow, not even briefly. That part of me has already gone to sleep. The music keeps going even when I stop following it. Sound turning into background and into comfort. When the track reaches its end, I don't notice immediately because I'm already resting somewhere else. The room stays dark, the night stays steady, and I let myself drift the rest of the way. I stop noticing where the room ends. Darkness feels even, like everything found its place. I don't turn over, I don't reach for anything. The body stays still without being told. Slowly, not forward, not back, just around. Words arrive softer than before. They don't ask to be heard. They pass through like air. I don't follow a thought to its end. Most of them stop halfway, and that feels natural at this hour. The melody repeats, almost the same, almost different. It doesn't matter which. spaces between notes. Time loosens without disappearing. I'm not holding on to the music, it stays on its own, close enough to feel safe. There's no signal for when this changes, no clear line between now and rest. The sound thins gradually until it feels like part of the room, part of the night. Music continues even when I'm no longer listening, and the night takes over from there. I thought I'd wake up feeling different, but it's mostly the same and it's clear, like someone turned the contrast down. I remember standing here earlier, or maybe later. Time keeps doing that thing where it refuses to stay in order. Someone's told me mornings don't need motivation, they need momentum. I didn't understand it then, I do now. The music starts halfway through a thought, interrupts it, then keeps going like it's allowed to. I don't rewind, I let the missing parts stay missing. They weren't essential, apparently. There's a sentence I keep repeating, not out loud, just enough to notice. It sounds different every time. It's fine like this. Sometimes it means relief, sometimes it means acceptance, sometimes it's just factual, no emotion attached. I move through the space, not checking what time it is. The clock can wait, it always does. I open something, close something else, forget why. Remember later, the melody circles back, but it lands on a different word, changes the emphasis. Without warning, I realize I've already started. Whatever today is, there wasn't a clear moment where it began. That's okay, I think about last night only briefly, like touching a bruise to see if it still hurts. It doesn't. The rhythm stays consistent even when my attention just emotion. I don't need a clear reason to continue. The world outside makes sense again. Not exciting, not disappointing, just there. I realize the song has been going for a while. I wasn't listening closely, but I never left it either. That feels intentional. The last section doesn't wrap things up, it just removes the brackets around this moment. I don't stop, I don't rush, I stay at this pace because it works. The music keeps playing, not to guide me, just to confirm I'm already moving. When it finally steps back, I don't notice immediately, because I'm still doing what I started, which is enough for now. Oh. Someone opens the door down the street. Footsteps pass, a car starts once, and the sound is gone. The day doesn't announce itself, it just begins like that. Coffee heats, water moves, light finds its way across the table. No thoughts attached yet, just actions happening in order. The music waits a moment, then steps in. Not first, not late. I don't feel different right away, I feel usable, like everything is where it should be for now. There's a list somewhere, I don't look at it, I already know what comes first. The melody stays simple, keeps a straight line, doesn't decorate, just supports. I move through familiar motions, hands remember before I do. A phrase floats up, not important, but steady. Ooh. This works, it doesn't mean success, it doesn't mean happiness, it just means I can continue. The rhythm doesn't try to motivate, it just stays consistent, like a surface that doesn't wobble when you step on it. Outside noise increases slightly, not enough to interrupt, enough to confirm the morning is real. I realize I've been listening for a while without focusing, which means it's doing its job. The song circles back, not as repetition, as confirmation. I don't think about last night, it already passed. I don't think about tonight, it hasn't arrived. I stay in this narrow band between. The music keeps pace while I finish something small, then another. Doesn't feel wide open or heavy, it feels manageable. The melody shifts once, barely noticeable, like adjusting posture mid-task. I don't stop when the track changes. I keep going because that was the point. When the song finally eases out, nothing ends. The morning continues with or without it. And I'm already in it, not rushing, not waiting, just moving forward. Something changes before the light appears. Not outside, inside. A loosening I can feel without moving. The air feels different now. Less heavy, more open, like it's making room for what's next. I don't open my eyes, I don't need to. The night is still here, just thinner than before. The music carries a softer edge, not brighter, just clearer, as if it found a new angle. I notice the shape of my breathing, still slow, but easier, less held. The hours behind me feel complete, not finished, just settle like pages gently closed. A sound from far away reaches the room, a train, a bird, something beginning its day. It doesn't pull me with it, it just reminds me that time didn't stop while I rested. The melody stretches upward slightly, not climbing, more like unfolding at its own pace. I let one thought stay longer. It doesn't rush, it doesn't multiply, it simply exists. There's comfort in knowing I don't have to follow it yet. Morning can wait a little longer. The quiet now feels spacious, not empty, inviting, without expectation. I shift once, barely, finding a position that feels balanced between rest and awareness. The music repeats, and this time I recognize it as reassurance, not a lullaby. Breathing deepens for a moment, then returns to calm, the body adjusting before being asked. I don't think about plans, I don't reach for lists. The future stays abstract and kind. The sound continues steadily, neither fading nor insisting, holding the middle ground. I sense light behind closed eyes, not bright, just present, waiting its turn. The night hasn't disappeared, it's simply sharing space now with the idea of morning somewhere nearby. The melody softens again, blending into the room, into the Somewhere between one thought and the next, I lose track of what I was holding. The night doesn't replace it, it just leaves space. My eyes stay closed longer now, not intentionally, they simply stop reopening as often. The sound feels lower than before, closer to the floor, like it's learned where to rest. I don't adjust my position, I let the body decide. It finds stillness without instructions. Earlier worries come back briefly, not as problems, just as shapes without edges. They don't demand answers, they don't form sentences, they fade before finishing. The melody stretches thin, a single note held just long enough to forget time. Breathing slows into something steady, in, out, even uncounted. The night outside remains distant, no sharp sounds, no sudden changes, just presence. I stop listening for meaning, words soften, then blur into tone. The music repeats, not exactly, but close enough to feel familiar. Like a path I've walked before, in low light, trusting memory more than sight. I don't follow every change, I don't track progression. The sound moves on its own and I let it. Moments pass without markers, no beginning, no end, just continuation. Then space between notes widens, silence feels supportive, not empty, not cold. I notice my breathing again, then forget to notice it. The body keeps going without attention. The melody returns once more so quietly. It feels like it was never gone. Thoughts dissolve mid-shape, not interrupted, just finished in another way. The night settles deeper, without announcement, without effort, without demand. The music stays long enough for everything else to slow down, and somewhere in that slowing best. Where it leaves me. The clock moves differently after midnight. Seconds feel less important. I stop checking how late it is and let the room decide. A single lamp keeps the space together. Corners fade into shadow. Nothing disappears. It just steps back. I sit closer to the desk than before, not working hard. Just present, letting the quiet hold things in place. Thoughts don't arrive all at once. They come one by one. Some stay briefly, others leave without finishing. The music stays low, almost level with my breathing. It doesn't pull me anywhere. It keeps me here. I write a few lines, erase half of them. The process feels lighter without pressure. Outside, the city keeps a low hum. Traffic far enough to feel distant, close enough to remind me I'm not alone. I don't try to solve the day. I don't summarize it either. This how works better without conclusions. The melody shifts slightly, so slowly it's easy to miss it. Still there, just adjusted. My shoulders drop again. I didn't notice they had lifted. The body lets go before the thought forms. I stay with the sound, not leaning into it, not stepping away. Balance. When the chorus comes back, it feels quieter. Or maybe I am. The night stretches a little longer, not asking anything, just offering time. I don't need to finish this moment. I let it remain open, like a page left on the desk to return to later. The music continues while my focus softens, and I stay inside this calm a little longer. the edges move back. I don't remember when that happened. I just notice it's easier to breathe. I lie back without adjusting anything. The chair, the blanket, the light, everything seems fine as it is. Thoughts arrive slower than before, not because I push them away, they simply take longer to form. The music doesn't sit in front of me, it settles underneath like a floor that doesn't shift. When I think about moments from today, not in order, not as stories, just impressions. They don't stay long, they don't need to. This hour doesn't collect things, it releases them. The melody stretches out, leaving more space between notes. Silence feels intentional, not empty. My breathing finds a new rhythm, quieter, longer, unnoticed. I stop trying to stay alert. There's nothing left to catch, nothing waiting on the other side of this minute. The sound changes slightly, enough to feel alive, not enough to pull me back into focus. I don't follow the lyrics anymore, they soften into tone, meaning becomes optional, and that feels right. Loosens its grip, minutes blend together. The night doesn't measure itself at this point. When the song returns to its beginning, I don't recognize it as a loop. It feels continuous, like it never stopped. The room stays dark, the world stays distant, and I let myself drift without choosing my direction. The music keeps going while my thoughts slow down, until even that feels unnecessary. I remain somewhere between sound and rest, letting the night finish the work. The room is quiet in a steady way, not sudden, not empty, just settled. I can hear small things, the soft shift of fabric, the faint sound of air moving somewhere near the window. I don't reach for a better moment, 'cause it already works. My eyes open for a second, then close again. The ceiling disappears and I stop caring where it went. The music begins like a slow fading, not arriving, just becoming noticeable like breath. I listen without focusing, I don't try to memorize a line. I let the sound carry the meaning if it wants to. Earlier today comes back in pieces, not stories, not scenes, just the feeling of certain minutes. A voice in a hallway, a screen that stayed bright too long, a laugh I didn't expect, a silence I didn't know how to answer. Those pieces, and one by one they don't need to stay connected to be real. I don't replay arguments, I don't rehearse apologies, I don't plan the next message. This hour doesn't require that. The melody repeats softly, and each time it returns, it feels slightly farther away, like the song is taking a few steps back so the room can breathe, so my thoughts can stop trying to sit in the front row. My breathing slows down, not as a decision, just as a response to the pace around me. I notice the weight of my hands resting where they landed. I notice my jaw unclench without permission. The night outside stays distant, cars pass occasionally, their sounds smooth and brief like waves that never reach the shore. I think about tomorrow only as a shape, not a plan, not a list. A morning, a cup, a door opening, light returning, and the shape fades and I don't chase it. It can return later when it matters again. The chorus comes back quieter than the first time, or maybe I'm hearing it differently from farther inside the night. Words soften into tone, tone softens into air, and air softens into something I don't need to name. I shift once under the blanket, find a new comfortable angle. The body does this easily when the mind stops directing. The song moves gently, no sharp turns, no sudden climbs, just a slow, steady line. I let a few thoughts pass through without attaching a story to them. A street, a face, a phrase, a color, they float by, then dissolve as if the night is rinsing them with time. I don't try to hold on to the calm, I don't protect it, I let it settle naturally, like dust after movement. The music thins for a moment, leaving more space between one note and the next in that space. I can feel the quiet underneath, it's been there the whole time, patient and white. My eyelids just ready. The melody returns again and again, familiar enough to stop noticing. I don't know when I stopped listening closely. I only know the sound is still here, and my thoughts are no longer trying to keep up. The night continues even if I don't watch it. The room stays steady even if I drift. When the track finally fades, it doesn't feel like an ending. It feels like the last light turning down, and then there's only rest, breathing, soft darkness, and time moving quietly on its own. The room sounds different at this hour, like everything learned how to whisper. Even the walls feel less solid when the lights are low. I sit where I can see the window. City lights spread out and blurred. They don't pull my attention, they just stay there. I don't replay the whole day, only fragments. The tone of a voice, the way the afternoon slowed down. There's no rush to understand any of it. This part of the night doesn't ask for conclusions. The music comes in gently, not leading, not following, just sharing the space. I lean back and let my shoulders drop without realizing they were tense. The body notices first, the mind catches up later. Thoughts arrive without urgency, they don't line up, they don't insist, they pass. I don't reach for the next thing, I let this moment stay unfinished. It feels better. Melody repeats softly, not the same each time. Small changes like breathing. I notice how quiet feels different now, not empty, just open. There are things I could think about, plans, words, explanations, they can wait. They always do. The night stretches wider than the room, and I stay somewhere in between, not fully inside, not reaching out. When the chorus returns, it